Emelianenko. A lot of people felt like this was an eventuality. There were times where perhaps he and UFC President Dana White were at odds. Fedor Emelianenko, at long last, on the greatest proving ground in the sport.
You know, he is one of the biggest what-ifs of all time in regards to a UFC career. We finally get to find out. You are talking about a guy that dominated the heavyweight landscape for a really long time. Unbelievable combat sample, great submission skills, and tremendous power in his hands. I'm so excited to see the last of him.
And when you talk about the Mount Rushmore of MMA, a lot of the professional fighters reserve a spot for this man, Fedor Emelianenko. We'll see how it goes in the octagon tonight. Emelianenko steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Fedor. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon, one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst this big double leg level change.
All right, so an early takedown is true. So nice execution there, and perhaps an opportunity to get that patented ground and pound going from here.
This is where he's the best. He's one of the best ground and pound fighters we've seen in the UFC. He's gotten there early. Let's see if he can take full advantage of it. In the half guard.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Making all these shots count.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
2 minutes have gone by.
Nice.
Emelianenko's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Fedor. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
It's an educated crowd, John. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Ooh, it's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Oh, wow.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. And he's back up. Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, to this point in the fight, it has been all lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, and a lot of the casual fans don't necessarily appreciate all the nuance that goes with his grappling.
Yeah, there's so many different levels to the grappling. That's why you see him submit some of the best fighters in the world, from Drew Dober to Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, the greatest submission artist in UFC history. Islam submitted him. His top pressure is very heavy. His control, his ability to move between positions is insanely high level. Tonight, he has been able to do that, and that is why Islam has been so successful in the octagon.
Deep breath. Breathe. Into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen. Your kicks are working.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep
Ready
submission.
to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Nice body shot.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Islam Makhachev. So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Nice counter shot there. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Islam Makhachev. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. His misses are entertaining. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Makhachev's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Ooh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
He's up. What's submission defense on this play?
Stand this up. You need to work.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Emelianenko.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, feet on the hips here. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Makhachev's in half guard.
Nice defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Fedor. Side control now. Emelianenko's back in full mount. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Back him out now. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
Nice job last round. Take a deep breath and relax. This next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your world.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Pretty good straight punch there by Islam Makhachev.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the sides. Nice kick.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. Oh, great submission defense. Emelianenko gets back up. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Side leg kick lands there. Right hook to the head, blocked. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Fast, hard head kick there. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be head-hunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately. Massive shot from the top.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, has the guard closed here. 30 seconds to go. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Well, you can see a little bit of swelling in and around that left eye now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, not a great visual now. Two professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. They have brought the best out of each other, and I guess if you're going to gas out, at least...
He's hurt bad. He got hurt again. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Makhachev's in half guard.
Right in the side control, yep.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev. All right, trying to pass here as Glover attempting an armbar here. Oh, that's tight. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before just giving up.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, fifth and final round. Effective jab there by Emelianenko. Just out of range with that right hand.
Guillotine jump. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. There it is, now he's running him out.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Fedor. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. That was nice.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. Close guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. With a winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes.